like how you're feeling in your head, you know? You have like physical health, and then mental health is kind of a separate thing.
Your mental well-being and kind of an accumulation of everything.
My definition of mental health is something that's not physical, and it's mental.
Anorexia, obsessive compulsive disorder, bipolar 2, panic disorder, anxiety, and depression.
The illness I'm currently battling with is anxiety, and I've been battling with it since I was born.
I am currently battling an eating disorder.
I am battling depression and have been. I was diagnosed, beginning of sophomore year.
Sad, angry at a few people, like not necessarily the whole world.
I remember just being like 5 years old, and like I would pretty much sleep in my parents' bed every single day because I thought like someone would break in and like kidnap me.
I've had it for a while, since I was like a little kid, and when it gets to the point where you can't control it anymore, it like starts to just kind of become a big thing in your life.
I have received proper help. I was hospitalized for my mental illnesses in December for about a week and a half, and it was very good for me to do that. And
I didn't reach out to a lot of people. I'm like kind of the type of person that I don't like to talk about my feelings and stuff.
When I was 11, my mom had me tested for ADHD, and it turned out I had anxiety. And so right after that, she got me a therapist, and that was definitely the proper help I needed to go through. And like at that time too, I was going through like my parents' divorce, and so it was really nice to have a therapist to talk to.
I have skipped days of school because I just did not feel like going to school, and I just could not deal with school because I was feeling like so overwhelmed and so depressed, and I just did not want to interact with anyone ever.
Not a good one.
School is part of the reason why I am depressed.
Better than I was like a couple months ago.
And right now I'm actually doing like pretty well.
And I'm currently doing pretty okay. Like, I don't know. I don't have anorexia anymore, which is pretty exciting.
Commonly, we're seeing people dealing with anxiety symptoms, depressive symptoms, and really, honestly, in this school, we're also seeing a lot of people who are trying to help other people. Like, they're working with other people, their friends, their peers, who are sometimes at the school, sometimes not, who are dealing with those types of symptoms, and they're trying to figure out like how to help them and support them.
As you can see, mental illness has a large impact on people all over. It is important for us to recognize that although outside influences might be challenging, it is of the utmost importance to prioritize your mental health. Educating all people about mental health and mental illness is an imperative measure to be taken in order to spread awareness. Oftentimes, without education or awareness, those battling mental illness do not reach out or even know how to look for options of recovery, treatment, and processing. Education about what mental illness is and how to deal with it is as equally important, because without it, how are we supposed to take care of ourselves and others?
The Catholic social teaching of life and dignity of a human person connects to mental health awareness because in order to feel dignified, safe, and content with who you are, it is important to be able to acknowledge this specific aspect of your life. A human being is not defined by their mental illness, but it is a major part of figuring out who you are and plays a significant role in your life. Mental health affects everyone, if not directly, indirectly. Mental health is not just one problem with one solution. Each story is different, and each illness affects an individual in a separate way. That is why life and dignity of a human person is so important in regards to this topic, because it is an individual's personal story and journey as to how they wish to process and deal with a given mental illness. But it is our job to be aware of this concept so that we can love and support those affected by it.